Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Deepa, and this is Divine Tarot by Deepa Sri. Yes, so let's get started. Today, I have very unique information and a lot of content. So stay tuned with me, my lovelies. Oh my god, in Hyderabad, it is shit crazy hot. I'm sweating like crazy. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So today, I'm going to begin with messages. So let's see what your divine masculine wants to speak with you or wants to convey you. Yes, I'm gonna use my messages card. So let's see what's the message that your divine masculine wants to convey you, or maybe the spirits as well. Yes. So spirits, give me the first card. Since I have met you, I have more energy to push towards my goals. So like I said in many of my videos, number 22, somebody may be born on a 22, and let me tell you, 22 breaks down to number 4. So again, it can be the 4 series, which is like 4th, like me, I'm born on a 4th. It can be your 13, it can be a 22, or it can be 31 of any month. Okay, so this is a very specific message for you guys, telling that you are an inspiration of how you pursue your goals. Divine feminines, your divine masculine is taking inspiration from you. Yes. And the next card that we have is me plus you equal to power couple. Oh my god, are we talking about the DV couple? Yeah, anyway, me plus you equal to power couple. This is one of my favorite cards. Yeah. And the next card that I have is there is only you in my mind and in my heart. So your person is really telling that he's really, I made a video which spoke about absent-mindedness. Yes, and divine masculine telling, like, he's constantly thinking about you, like what you are up to, what are you doing, and all of that. So I see here your divine masculine is constantly in your thoughts, in your, like, he's feeling your presence. Yes. The next card, I can feel all the love you are sending me, and it's electrifying. Oh my god. Number 36, which is a mass number which breaks down to number 9. So I feel like your person is really receiving your love which you're sending him. Yes, divine feminines. And the last card, yes. So we have, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. Oh my god, this is a word that I hear from V a lot, that she's mysterious and I want to know more about her. So a person wants to dig about you, know what you're up to and what all you like. Can you see how I'm sweating like crazy? Yes. My lovelies, those are all the messages that I have for you guys. Oh my god, they were very good. And yeah, so I have a last card right here which talks about thank you for being so patient with me. Yes, so I have another set of cards, yes, which are also messages. So let's see. Oh my god, why is it so hot in Hyderabad? Yes, so I feel like your person, sweats when he thinks about you, and it's reminding me of he's masturbating like crazy. Yes, so let's see what's the card we have. I want to fall asleep next to you. Oh my god, this is Mr. V. So your person really wants to fall asleep next to you, cuddle you, love you, and then just, grab you. Yeah. And the next card we have is you are the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh my god, wow. Somebody might be having a name which represents a light. Like my name is Deepa, right? Something to do with light. Your name or your person's name might be representing, like, for example, the name Aditya, it represents sun, which talks about light. So it can be like that, yes. The next card we have is we were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. So your first meet, very specifically, your person is reminiscing and your person is understanding that destiny brought you guys together. Yeah. So yeah, destiny, it was meant in destiny for you both to meet. Yes. The next card we have is I see you in my dream, very highly tapping into the subconscious mind. Yes, your person is tapping into the subconscious mind and trying to connect with you in the 5D, and I feel like when he wakes up from his dream, it feels so real. So I feel very strongly that your person is highly dreaming about you. Yes. And the last card from this deck is I dream about you at night. Very strong. 2 times we get the dream. So I feel like your person is really highly dreaming about you and wanting you so bad, like trying to channel the energy in dreams. So those were the messages. Yes, I am also feeling a very high missing energy. Your person is really missing you and trying to convey that through dreams, because we did get twice dreams. Okay, so today I'm going to use I'm also going to talk about a very important angel number, so stick along with me. Yes, so let's see. So today I am using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. This is one of my favorite illustrations. So let's see what's the energy that we have very strongly. Yes, so spirits, give me a card. Yeah, so yes. So yes, so the first card that I have is the card of Four of Swords. Okay, so I feel like your person is very tired. Like I feel like there was a lot of work at the workplace, or your person is constantly working. And for Divine Feminines, I am feeling a very strong sickness card. Yes, I feel like very strong you battle the sickness. This is very true for me, because I feel like universe wantedly puts me at rest by making me sick, and I've told that many times. Yes, so I feel like you're battling sickness. And let me tell you, every full moon that we go through, this is very evident or very prominent that you overcome some form of rejuvenation. And I always tell that every full moon that passes, I feel like my psychic capabilities are increasing, or they're going up. So it also means to you guys, yes, you may have a lot of clarity of thought. And remember that it also signifies for your divine masculine. Yes, so it also signifies for that. Yes, and Hanged Woman, I feel like you have backed out. Divine Feminines, I feel that very strongly. You have like taken a break, you're not doing anything. This is true for me, because I just come here, make these videos, and I try to talk to my divine masculine in 5D, but technically speaking, I have really backed out. So it talks to me about a backed out energy, which you have like stepped back. Yeah, and you're just giving chance for your divine masculine to do the job. You're giving the space and time. And I've always told in many of my videos that it's not enough if only divine feminine is doing the task. It is very important for even divine masculine to do his job, or to retrospect, and to also step up to make to do his task. Yes, so we are here talking about a divine feminine who's in resting mode, because we have the card of Four of Swords. She's just waiting patiently for things to change. Yeah, next card. So we have King of Cups, for your divine masculine to step up, acknowledge his emotions. And let me tell you, King of Cups in this is so beautiful, one of the beautiful cards. Yes, and King of Cups, I'm tapping into the 3 water signs, the Cancer, Scorpio, and the Pisces. Yes, so you or your divine masculine can be any of that. Yes, so here, remember that we always have some of water placement in our chart. So King of Cups here talks about, I feel like your person is really acknowledging the love he has for you. Yes, yes, I feel like your person is reminiscing, like acknowledging the love he has for you. And it can be, let me tell you, it can be a simple smiley, it can be a post, a story, a WhatsApp message, anything, any form of communication. So I feel like you are going to feel it really strongly, because Venus is right now with Jupiter in Taurus, and also you have Sun there. Yes, you have almost 3-4 planets in the house of Taurus. So I feel like your person is really trying to channelize and tell the love that he has for you, that he is there, and he's missing you and all of that. Yes, I feel that very strongly. To me, King of Cups also talks about somebody that is retrospecting the mistakes that he has done. Yes, so your twin is sitting in a hermit mode and retrospecting the mistakes, the way he behaved, and what actually happened. So he is having this tape recorder in his mind that is reversing and reminiscing and remembering everything that happened in the past. Yes, so yes, so also I want to talk about one more energy which I see with Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Yes, so my camera was not recording anyway. I'm going to talk again. Yes, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. So let me tell you about a scenario when I met V for the first time. Yes, so obviously we were at a both very unawakened state, and we found out each other and all of that. Yes, so let me tell you about the qualities. It's very important to stress about the qualities of each other. You both need to reach a common point, like I said. Yes, so when I started this channel and all of that, and I met all the divine feminines and all of that. Yes, I do not even know if I should call them divine feminines because there are a lot of flaws. So when I met Mr. V, always send me telepathy that to stay away from them, no, and all of that. Mr. V likes my male friends, but he doesn't like the women that are around me because he understands. See, he's an actor, obviously, he knows the comics very well. So he feels like the women that come near me have some greed, are envious of me, and they want to take some advantage of me. Let me tell you, even divine feminines that will come, to try to come in touch with me will have an issue because Mr. V won't allow so easily. And one of the qualities that Mr. V doesn't like is gossiping. He hates gossiping. Let me tell you, he does not like, forming a group. He does not like, sitting, gossiping, sitting and talking shit about others. Mr. V hates it. And I have understood this, like I know this in the past, but now I am really doing this. Yeah. I do not talk about anybody. I don't want to talk shit about anybody. I left them to themselves. I have told clearly all of them, please don't send me these, these pictures of this comics and all of that. I don't want to see. Yeah. Because Mr. V, one of the qualities that Mr. V does not like is gossiping. He does not like to sit, he does not like this at all, let me tell you. Doesn't like to sit and chit chat and talk shit about them and all of that. So Mr. V is not a gossiper, yeah. So he does not like that. Yes, and one of the qualities, yes, it's very important. I emphasize on that. Mr. V protects me like crazy. There is a high protection, and let me tell you what all qualities I define with Mr. V. Understand that your divine masculine is also doing this. Obviously, Mr. V is a king DM. Yes, so there is this high protection energy, and when you physically meet me, everybody really tell me that they feel V's energy very strongly around me. Yes, so I understand that very much because why? So there is a lot of protection energy, and one of the it's very important I tell this is when Goddess Parvati took the Kali roop. Yes, so yes, when Goddess Parvati took the Kali roop, yes, so she has to be calmed down. So that's when Lord Shiva goes and sleeps on the floor. And when she puts her leg on goddess, when Goddess Kali puts the leg on Lord Shiva is when she retrospect, oh my god, he's my husband, and and she comes back to her Parvati face. So this quality is known as surrender of Lord Shiva. Yes, that is the ego death of Lord Shiva. So this, if you're watching this video, here I see a divine masculine whose ego is died, dead. Yeah, this is a very important concept. Yes, because when I met V, yes, obviously because of his Leo moon and all of that, I saw a high egoistical person. Yes, who, see, it's very important to have a little bit of, apologizing quality or care quality. Let me tell you a best example. Other day, I and my soulmate had a fight, yes, and obviously I didn't talk to him for one day and all of that. Then he kept on calling me and he's like, please tell me, I think I melt down at this, yeah, please tell me that what I am doing wrong. Why are you angry on me? Let me know. Yes, I will rectify it. Yes, and I told him that this is this. See, and I understand that it's always not important that 100% yes I am only right and he's wrong. Yes, I feel like it's a common role. Yes, and then I told him I don't like this, and he's like, I promise I will not do this. Yes, so when I and my soulmate had this discussion, that time I realized, oh my god, we does not have this quality. Yeah, I've never seen him bowing down. I've never seen him. I don't even know if this man has said sorry to anybody in his life. Yeah. So I don't see that calmness, that bowing down. Yes, letting the woman win. I've not seen that. He appreciates me. He applauds me. But I'm here talking about surrender of this Ma Kali, surrender to Ma Kali, to this Shakti. That is when I've understood that why there is this lack of time. Yes, I don't see this. Like Mr. V doesn't like gossip. He doesn't like it at all. Yes, if he'll see me, I'm gossiping with somebody, he'll just cut the call. He'll make me cut the call. Yeah. Let me tell you, he's very strict with, the DF or the women that come near me. Men as well. He has an eye on them. If anybody does some mischief, we'll beat the shit out of them. Don't have any second thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like this is a quality that is very deeply needed in the divine masculine. Because I have seen that the divine masculine are headstrong, they feel like they are, the king of the world and all of that. They have this. And I've seen that even in Mr. B. And I have not, this is an adult talk. Why I tag him immature is because of this. He is not open to a conversation. He's not open to, bow down. He's not open to, like, have a discussion, change, say a sorry. I don't even know if this man has ever said sorry in his life. Yes. So, this is reminding me of the movie Bachna Hai Hasino. Yes. In that, when Ranbir really finds true love in Deepika, she puts a condition to go back to all the ex-girlfriends and tell her sorry and come, because Ranbir has shit treated them. Yes. So he goes back, and that is when he goes back to Bipasha, he goes back to, what's her name? Minisha Lamba or something, yes. So, Ahista Ahista song, yes. So, this is a quality. Here, I'm seeing a divine masculine understanding A, B, C, D, everything he has done wrong with everyone, including you. Yes. So, I am seeing like a massive ego death and an ego breakdown of the divine masculine. Yes. Okay, so that was a beautiful energy. So this is, understanding what qualities we both don't like in each other and working on it. That is love. Yes, and the best example for this is Virat and Anushka. Yes, they're so cute and so lovely together. And I made a video, like, I'll tell you what, when, J-Lo and Ben Affleck were getting married in Las Vegas. And let me tell you, they are in Parvati and Shiva life. Yes. I was just skeptical, are they in Sati life and all of that. Because then they would not come back if it was not Shiva and Parvati. Yes, but I told about they both are Leos. It's a very tough relationship. Like, no one wants to bow down. Yes. So I feel like physical union can be achieved. I feel like they still didn't achieve their physical union. Even if, yes, they came back, they married, I feel like there are issues to be worked upon. And let me tell you, your idealization should be, Virat and Anushka. Yes. And if God permits, me and Vishu. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to use my Sacred Indian Tarot deck. So this is a tarot deck which has only, the major arcana. So I've already given this a shuffle. So let's see what's the first card. Oh my god. So we have the Lovers, which is the Radha and Krishna, which is understanding both. Like, both, what are something which we do not like. We are human. You may like something, you may not like something. Mr. V does not like gossip. In fact, I got scoldings from him. Yeah, many times. Yes. So he doesn't like me sitting gossiping. I think I cut out completely. Zero. I've bid a goodbye to the fake accounts, everything, complete cutout. Yes, I've done what you like. Yeah, I think he did 99 things for me, so I can do one thing. Yeah, so Radha Krishna talks about again a twin flame jodi. Yeah, and the next card we have is the Magician. Wow, very beautiful card. I feel like your person is really trying to channelize his love to you. Yes, and I'm just feeling to pick two cards from this. I do not know why. Okay, let me pick one more card. Yeah. So we have the card of Fool, which talks about a new, fresh start in your relationship. Yes, and I feel that very strongly. Yes, see, it's okay to have fresh start. It's like rebooting, your laptop. It works faster. So it's like that. And I think this journey, you have to keep doing that a lot. And with every full moon, let me tell you, a restart happens by default. Yes, it keeps on happening. Yes. So yeah. So let's pick on the soul's journey. Yes. So I'm using the Soul's Journey deck today. So let's see what's the energy. Oh my god, yeah. So, oh my god. So the first card that I see is Gratitude, yeah. So I'm gonna pick that card. I'm feeling two, okay. And then let's give a shuffle. So here it's a very good sign, because I don't think in any of my video I've channelized the ego death of a divine masculine. So gratitude. I think your person really prays and thanks God for the chance that he has given again to come back to you, to claim you, to again, again find love. For my divine feminines on third party, yes, I see here a divine masculine trying to again for a second chance, like, I know I've done a mistake. So that is the exact, Lord Shiva I'm talking about, who surrenders near Ma Kali. Yes. So like I see surrender and ego death. Yeah. So with the gratitude. So let's see what's the next card. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So I feel like for my folks on third party and who are also not on third party, your person is gathering the guts and finally I feel like leaving the karmic. Yeah. This is the first thought that I get with denial, because I felt the death card. Yeah. And the next one, freedom. Can I make this up? Can I make this up? Okay, so we have the freedom, which talks about I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. The own happiness is that sun card which I showed, which is you, my divine feminines. Yes, so I want to use multiple decks today and convey a lot of energy. And stick along with me till the last, because I have a very huge, angel number, which I want to share with you guys. Yeah, so next deck, or the last deck that I want to use, is the angel answers. Okay, so let's see. It's been long since I've used all these decks on my channel. So I'm like, when I was, scouting through my cupboard today, I'm like, let me use these tarot decks. Yes. So let's see what's the energy that we have. Okay. So spirits, give me a card. So we have abundance. Wow. So let me tell you, when a person, when your divine masculine will reach this ego, death, and surrender. And I think that is the only quality Mr. V needs to work on. Yes, all other qualities he has of the King Divine Masculine. And I'm proud as a guru that I have, brushed him up to be this. Yes. So abundance. Yeah. And I want you guys to also take the inspiration that it is. Let me tell you, it has been a very high challenge to change Mr. V, but I am proud of it. He has taken up the path and been on this. So you have the strength within you, divine feminine, to do that, to change your divine masculine. Change, let me tell you, the change needs to be for himself to rise up to the Lord Shiva. I have never done or given these preachings so that he becomes mine. I have given this because he becomes the best version of himself. So that is exactly abundance of knowledge, abundance of growth. Yeah, abundance never talks about only money. Yeah, but it also talks about you as a personality, you as a person. Yeah, that is the abundance. And we have the big happy changes. So on this card, I am calling it quits. Yes. So it is the big happy changes. So here I see a ego death and surrender of a divine masculine. Yes. Now comes what I want to really talk about in this video. So I have spoken about few numbers, angel numbers, which let me tell you are nowhere spoken about. Yes, there is 111, there is 1111, there is 1010, there is 1212, there is 1221. All of these numbers, yes. But I keep talking about new numbers which are very important on the twin flame journey. And let me tell you, no reader in the YouTube, Instagram, anywhere talks about this. The first number that last year I saw like crazy was the number of 818. 818 talks about like you and your divine masculine are completing, like 8 is the number of Saturn, and putting a 1 there like a mirror talks about karmic cycle. You guys are battling karmic cycles very strongly, and karmic cycles are coming to end, and you both are mirroring. Like if you are clearing, your person is also clearing. Mirror, exact mirror. 818 is a very important number. Yes, because you have to clear all the karmic circles. At least I can tell with karmic victory. Yes. So 818 talks about that. Next comes the number of 616, which is a talk. Like for example, here I am in my mind thinking that is Mr. V. What is Mr. V doing? And he's like, I'm in the gym. It's a talk. It's a talk. 616 talks about a talk. Yeah. So if you are seeing 616, it means that your message is delivered. Your archangel delivered this message to your twin. Your twin's message came to you. 616 talks about this. The next number that I'm going to talk about, it's a very, 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 very important number. I am here talking about the number 799. Yes, I have been seeing this number like crazy of lately. Yes, at least this year. Okay, 799. What does it talk about? Yes, So firstly, we are talking about two planets right here. First is the south node of the moon, 7, which is the number Ketu, and mine and V's spiritual path number, life path number. Yes, number 7, followed by two nines, Mars. Yes, what does it talk about? If you see 799, yes, and let me tell you, you will not see till you complete your inner union. But I have to make the video, yes, beforehand to let you prepare you guys. If you see 799, ladies and gentlemen, it is the number, from spirits telling you about your divine timing is very soon. Your divine timing is way closer than you think. Why? Let me tell you the house of Scorpio. This is very highly to do about the house of Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio is a house ruled by two planets, Mars and Ketu. Okay, so Mars has the fears, like the warrior, like the Senadipati zone in Aries. Mars rules two houses, Aries and Scorpio. But when it comes to Scorpio, because it is co-ruled by Ketu, which is the south node of the moon, yes, and the body part of Rahu, yes, Rahu was cut half, so head is Rahu and the body is Ketu, yes. This is a house which is ruled by two. So that is why your Mars becomes spiritual. Little bit has that water sign because it has that spirituality. Ketu, because it's co-ruled by Ketu. It is 50% ruled by Mars, 50% ruled by Ketu. Okay. The number 799 has a very strong influence for divine timing. Yes, ruled by, Scorpio. It's a very high Scorpio number. Okay. So if you are seeing this number, let me tell you, you have also completed your inner union, completed a victory of over all karmics, finished your section. You have to finish sexual union to enter inner union. Let me tell you, this number talks about your divine timing is very sooner than you think, very closer than you think. Your twin is coming. Yeah, so it talks about that 799. Yes, because here 7, because it's starting by 7, so there is a push, like the 7 is pushing these two nines Mars to go, that to double times. So number 799 talks about divine timing is close. That's your angels telling you that that your divine timing is very close. Your reunion, your union, your 3D physical union is very, very, very close. So yes, my lovelies, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments if you want to talk to me anything. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Bye guys.